In this lecture, you're going to see what is Cloudflare and how we can implement Cloudflare for our website. Normally, Cloudflare doesn't need to be installed as a plugin inside your WordPress. You just need to point your name servers to the name servers given by Cloudflare and it will do the rest automatically. Cloudflare is not just a CDN. A CDN, that is a content delivery network, just catches a static copy of your website and delivers it from a nearer server to your visitor. Yes, Cloudflare does that too. But it's not just that. It also optimizes your content. That is, it catches your website, it minifies your JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. It offers automatic optimization called Rocket Loader, which speeds up the loading of your website. Since it has a free plan, there is no loss for you in configuring Cloudflare for your website. Not only that, Cloudflare also acts as a security barrier between your website and hackers. You can also set the security level from essentially off to low, medium, high, and even you can mention that you are under a DDoS attack. Cloudflare also gives you many analytics reports, monitors, traffic control, real time traffic, free SSL, advanced HTTPS settings, and much more. So let's see how can we add our website to Cloudflare. Before clicking this add site button, you need to sign up in Cloudflare if you hadn't already. Once you have signed up and logged in, click this add site link. Then enter your domain here and click the add site button. You need to enter your root domain and not any subdomain. Since I have already added my domain inspireon.com, I cannot add it again. But let me show you a demo by adding a third-party domain like engadget.com. I am not the owner of engadget.com and so I cannot change its name servers, but I can show you the process of how to add it. Let me click add site button now. Generally, most websites are good to go with this free plan itself. So let's choose free plan and click confirm plan. Once Cloudflare finishes the scanning of this website, you will see a screen like this. Scroll down and click continue. Under method, choose default method to keep your domain with your current domain registrar itself and just point your domain to Cloudflare. This is the easiest and quickest method. So click continue with default. Cloudflare will give you the list of name server entries that you should change in your domain registrar's name server settings. Copy those entries and change in your domain registrar accordingly. Once you have completed changing the name servers, click Done, check name servers. To perform an immediate name server check, click Recheck Now button or wait for 24 hours for the name servers to point to Cloudflare and from Cloudflare to your server. With this, you have completed adding Cloudflare to your website. Now let's move on to the configuration part. This configuration is needed to make your website work without any issues as well as to get the maximum page speed possible. Once you have added your website, click on this domain, go to the SSL or TLS tab. Under Overview section, choose Off if you don't have SSL certificate installed. If you haven't tested SSL but you have just installed the SSL certificate, then choose Flexible. If you have completely tested the HTTPS version of your website of posts, pages, images, attachment, your WordPress dashboard or admin page, and WordPress login page. Then choose full. Under Edge Certificates section, if you have chosen off or flexible under overview, then don't choose always use HTTPS. Also, don't enable HSTS, but you may opt for opportunistic encryption to get benefit from the improved performance of HTTP2 or HTTPS protocol. Also, you can enable automatic HTTPS rewrites to resolve the partial HTTPS issues. But once you have verified that your site is working in HTTPS completely, that is, you need to check HTTPS version of your login page and WordPress dashboard page or admin page and HTTPS version of your home page and one or two interior pages in incognito window. Once you have done that, you can enable always use HTTPS and HSTS. Once you enable HSTS, click I understand, then click next and configure the inner settings as shown here. That is, enable HSTS strict transport security, choose max age header as 6 months, enable preload, enable no sniff header and click save. If you want to create a free SSL certificate within Cloudflare and use it on your server too, then come to Origin Server section and create a certificate. Let Cloudflare generate a private key and a CSR. Then enter your domain name like this and choose a certificate validity and click next. You will be given origin certificate and private key. You can install it in your server through SSL or TLS icon in cPanel. Go to private key and upload the private key or paste it. Then go to certificates or CRT and upload the origin certificate or paste it. I'm warning you third time in this lecture itself. If you choose full option under SSL overview section, or if you enable always use HTTPS or HSTS without testing your website completely prior, then you will be entirely logged out of your domain for a very long time. Be very cautious in this step. Now, coming to caching, choose standard for caching level, choose 1 month for browser cache expiration, or you may choose 1 day if your site is more dynamic. You may opt for always online in case if your server goes down, then Cloudflare will serve your recent cached version of the website. Development mode is used to temporarily bypass Cloudflare cache, allowing you to see changes to your website in real time without purging Cloudflare cache. For example, if you are making any changes to the design of your website or any other multiple changes in your website which requires purging Cloudflare cache multiple times in a short span of time, it's better to turn on development mode. Once you have finalized all the changes, then you can turn off development mode and purge cache just once. Under Speed tab, Overview section, Cloudflare shows you the time saved with and without Cloudflare Boost by using the development mode. It also shows the time taken by mobile and desktop to load your website under 3G and cable internet connections. Under Optimization tab, disable the auto minify of JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. Enable broadly compression. Turn off Rocket Loader. Coming to Firewall tab, under Settings section, you can set these security levels at your preference. Let's keep it at medium as default. It's better to keep bot fighter mode off so that API requests work correctly. Let's choose 30 minutes for challenge passage. Turn on browser integrity check and privacy pause support. These are the basic settings that are needed to get the best page speed possible from Cloudflare. You might wonder why I have disabled auto minify of JavaScript, CSS, and HTML, and also why I have disabled Rocket Loader. Because these settings often come in conflict with our page speed techniques. Rocket Loader can be used only along with our page speed technique 2. It's explained there in page speed technique 2 itself. So for now, turn off both auto minify and Rocket Loader here. In the next lecture, I will demystify some of the common page speed myths.